So I saw this video of the Dalai Lama, what he said to that little kid, and then how he contorted their custom, and then indecently proposed that kid. I don't even want to say, because every time that you talk about that stuff, it takes you to this place. So you have to ask yourself, how often is it happening in a day that this kind of shit comes up? Because it can happen more and more frequently. Then somebody's probably attacking you because they know how to take you to this place just by mentioning shit like this more often. Now, should the Dalai Lama get a millstone tied around his neck to be thrown into the ocean? I would say yes and no. If somebody got it to their head that they need to do that and throw his ass in the ocean with a millstone, I wouldn't say that they did anything wrong. I wouldn't say that they shouldn't do that. But at the same time, I wouldn't say that you should do that. I just wouldn't say that you shouldn't. I don't know if that seems crazy to people, because I just went to my sister's house, and my mom's, got a room in my sister's house, and she had a book of the Dalai Lama, you know what I mean? And I fucking put that shit face down because I don't want his fucking energy. And it's like, like my mom, she believes in all this love and light crap and everything. But at the end of the night, she still tried to throw the whole house mood away. Like, she still tried to, because they asked me to sleep in the car, because the space that I was sleeping in is required, for my sister's husband to get up and get ready for work. He has to move around in that space, and he has to, not wake up the baby and my sister. So he, iron and whatever, like all kind of stuff. So I'm sleeping in the car because that, like, he's got to go off and be a productive family member and everything. I humble myself, no problem. My mom had to tell me, and I accepted it, but she pretended that I didn't accept it. And I kept telling her to shut up. I don't have a problem. And she kept anyway, despite anything I say, just, I'm sorry. It's not my house. These aren't my rules. And throwing the whole family and making it seem like I'm the one complaining. Now, why the fuck would you want to do that? It's not, if I humble myself, I'm not allowed to humble myself. I done wrong? No. I think it's that she has a book of the Dalai Lama in her fucking room. And his fucking goofy, child molesting, fucking suck my tongue off energy, smiling, looking like, like in the old Peter Griffin, not Peter Griffin, but in what's that show? King of the Hill, the grandpa in King of the Hill. You know how he's like always like, he's like this unabashed like molester. He's like there's like a thing like, now see, you want to say that it's old people deliria or something, that they become like pederasts when they lose their mind? Or do you want to say that since it is all these, like, usually, like, a lot of times it's these like normal cats that shock you, I don't think you should trust your spouse's brother and sister when you're raising children. Fucking, you're on the job. That's you. You're on the job. You don't trust nobody, because even a fucking normal person might just be a fucking chromosome difference. It might just be a chromosome. What makes somebody able to push past the pale to want to ruin the life of somebody, like over a fucking little dirty fucking gesture or some lewd act or some fucking little fucking thing? It's gonna be like, you have to be gone. Like, you have to be past the pale. Oh, so how the fuck is it possible for a normal person or somebody I have a friend, she got molested by uncle or somebody like that, like fucking how the fuck is it a chromosome? Is it just like in a chromosome? It's not like, no, like, oh, how could you? That's monstrous. Like, you're, like, it's a chromosome. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it allows them to not have a fucking soul. Okay. All right. Isn't the Dalai Lama supposed to be the, spiritual soul, mystic fucking champion? You know what I mean? And for the longest time, I've been getting blowback from pointing out shit, and they've been wrong every time. From anybody that, like, like the John of God and the Nexium, and I used to tell her this stuff. She would never believe any of it, and she would, and no matter, I bet you, even if I prove that in a few days she goes on a reset and turns around and just wants to really just suck up to the elite, and and the worst of them, like the ones that are like. So I'm gonna show her the fucking, I don't know, I already sent her that, she can look it up. I already sent her the video. Yeah, fuck him. Get his book out the fucking house. I turned that shit upside down. You know what I mean? I turned that shit upside down. I don't want his face looking up. You know what I mean? How do you know that he's not, like, got some kind of fucking love and light fucking do-gooder fucking evil fucking monstrous fucking spell? And his energy, you know what I mean? And it wants to fucking form in the corners of the room where there's a fucking angle, or anywhere like there's a 45 or 90 degree or a sharp angle. It'll like start to build up like a residue or something in the corner, and then it'll start to fill out, and it'll start to grow like a monster is coming to get you. You know what I mean? You got to hit it with a smudge stick.